I'm Michael Parra, defender for professional soccer team. As a defender, being in top physical condition is very important. Being able to make explosive cuts, whether it's changing directions or elevation with leaping for head balls, being able to sustain a high level of play, you have to figure out a way to stand strong, whether it's physically or mentally. When I ruptured my Achilles, I knew it was pretty serious when I felt the pop. When I went down, I was just hoping that, maybe it was a calf strain. I get to the back of the locker room and the doctors checked me out and diagnosis was a rupture. That was a tough night. Unfortunately, my worst nightmares came true, I guess.
The interesting thing about Ike's injury was everything that led up to that season. The prior season, he had already had a season-ending injury.
When Dr. McCullough recommended the PARS technique, I remember saying, listen, I've gone through a lot in my career and this one feels like the final nail in the coffin and I'm thinking about moving on from the game of soccer. Dr. McCullough looked at me and said, I think you've got a lot more to give. He gave me the hope that you could maybe make it back by the end of the year. That was all I needed to make the comeback.
So with the PARS technique, what we're trying to do is to simply take the two ends of the tendon that have pulled apart and to be able to reliably pull them back together. Through the smaller incision, now we can minimize our damage to that tissue while at the same time recreating that muscle to be able to generate power post-operatively. Having been able to apply this to a situation like Ike, not only have I gained confidence in it, but I've gained a passion about how significantly different and how revolutionary this is with this type of a repair and injury.
Today, my Achilles hasn't been an issue since my surgery, and my first game back, I remember running onto the field and looking up at the lights and saying, oh my gosh, I actually did it. I felt really explosive again. Adrenaline was flowing, your instincts take over, and that's when I knew I could absolutely trust my Achilles. I was very happy with how it felt, and it feels great.
To see him be able to run out and play in that first game back from that injury, that's what I got into this profession for. The utilization of this technology is now allowing us to treat Achilles situations that otherwise in the past might have been thought as hopeless.
Being on the verge of retirement to now being a part of this team and coming back playing well, it's been very gratifying. It just makes you enjoy this game every single day that you get.